my channel and thank you for tuning in to me today. I have something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, but I haven't got round to it, and it is basically a candle favourites video because I know a lot of people who love candles. I'm sure some of you guys do as well, because they're just great. They're great to give people for gifts. They're great to have in your home, and they're really uplifting, especially when they're scented. They're really fantastic, and they just give you that little buzz. They're great to create a new ambience. They're great for spring cleaning or for festive seasons. So being someone with a sight impairment, I personally really love fragrance, whether that be a plant or a flower or something to do with cookery or a scented candle or a fragrance. I am totally into it. So some examples of how I love fragrances, because they evoke memories for me. I love the smell of grass. Anything that uses that kind of smell in a product, I love it straight away because it reminds me of spring mornings, which is one of my happiest memories, being in Greenwich Park. I love a lot of Christmassy or wintry scents because a lot of my best memories from my childhood are evoked from those kinds of scents. So I thought it would be really fun to show you some of my personal favourite scented candles that I have, because I know for a fact that a lot of people with sight impairments do really like their scents, and I, of course, I'm not any exception to that winter. So I hope you enjoy watching this video and find a candle that you love, which I'm sure you will, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first one I have to show you here is this candle, and it's by a company called Ville De Fleur. Now, Ville De Fleur is an organic company that's based in the southeast London area. And what these candles basically are is they are vegan friendly, organic, really great candles that last you, I believe the burning time is 40 hours. And this one is called the Honeysuckle and Jasmine one, and I will try and show you without tipping the contents everywhere. Basically there's these little petals on the top, which you are advised to take off, by the way, to just give it a bit of a decorative finish. But this is really great for the spring season. Oh, that's just really light and floral, and you know, like when you walk through a garden on a nice summer's evening and you know the sun's been on the flowers all day and they're really fragrant. That's what this one smells like. It's amazing. It's one of my favourite ones for the spring. This Voodoo Flu Candle also comes in a gorgeous black box with the logo embossed in gold, which is a young girl riding on a bicycle. That's the outline, and that's the logo of Voodoo Flu. Then you open it, and it's cocooned in all this tissue, and it's going everywhere. Yes, so it's all wrapped in this little tissue paper, and it would make a lovely gift for someone. Really nice presentation. Moving on, we have here something that is a little different from a scented candle, but it is still a fragrance product nonetheless. So this here, what I'm just gesturing to, is a Tart Burner, but a Tart Burner with a difference, because it's not one where you light a candle and then the tart or the oil on the top melts like it would an oil burner. This is actually one that's powered by electric, so it's one that is very safe to use if you've got a sight problem like me. It's also one that's great if you're a student who is in halls of accommodation and you're not allowed to have scented candles, which I know many people aren't if they're students. And they're just great if you want something a bit more safe, if you've got children, say for instance, or you just don't like the idea of having scented candles being burnt in the house. Because when I'm on my own, I use this because I don't want to have a scented candle burning in another room and then my house catches on fire. That's all I'm saying. So this is fantastic. You can buy it on the Yankee Candles website. I believe you can also get them on eBay too, but I will find the best deal and link it in the down bar of this description and on my blog too, so you will be able to find this one if you're interested. So something else to mention about this Tart Burner is that they are available in a number of different designs, patterns, colours, all that kind of thing. So depending on your decor and your home scheme, you can really work with whatever you feel that you would like to have in your home. I personally went for this one, which is a cream one, and it has a leaf print on it, which gives it a little something, but it's very versatile, and it's, you know, because it's plain, it's great if you want to change it from room to room. It won't clash, but you know, you can have in a more seasonal one, because they do ones that are available in like a Christmas kind of design. They do ones that are available for the spring season. They're better than using a scented candle, because you can have a tart burning in this, like a half of it, and it will last you for ages. With a scented candle, they like that, they're gone. So these are much better and they're great value for money. And tarts, like these tarts only cost like about 90 pence on eBay, so you can really go to town with Tart Burners because it's the initial purchase, and then after that all of the tarts are really cheap to keep on buying. So as well as buying them on eBay, because I'm aware that eBay is not the most accessible website for blind and partially sighted people, they're also available on QVC, Clinton Cards, Homebase, B&Q, I believe some stationers do actually do them, Boots even do them, Ruxley Manor do them, which is a garden centre, if you're not too sure what I'm talking about there. So now we're going to get on with the actual tarts that I would recommend to you, and there's a selection here. I've got more in this wicker basket next to me, but I'm not going to show you all of them because this video would last a millennium. But I've got ones from spicy ones to floral ones to more simple ones. I've got ones that are more citrusy, like fruity, woody. There's a lot of different ones that you can buy. So it really does depend on your personal preferences and what actual perfumes or fragrances you like already. So I'll start off with some of the more seasonal ones because you want to get used to these ones because it is winter. So here I've got a selection of them. I'll start off with this one, and this one is Christmas Cookie. So Christmas Cookie is basically, it's one of the tart and it smells like fresh baking. It smells fantastic. It's like that scent when you walk into a baker's on Christmas and they're using products like cinnamon and maybe some sort of marzipan, sugar, kind of candy cane sort of smell. It's really fantastic and it's got a really rich smell to it, but absolute favourites, and I can't believe I've still got that in the packaging. I'll be using that later. So another one is this one, and it's called the Mandarin Cranberry, and basically this one, it's really fruity slash spicy smell. It's really wintry. It's great for any of those wintry evenings where you're going to be having your friends over and for a glass of wine, or you just want something a bit more comforting and rich. And it smells, I would say it smells like a cross between maybe a church, like when they're having service, but also something like when there's like an autumn harvest. It's a really rich smell and it's gorgeous. Another of my favourite ones is this one, and it's called the Cranberry Chutney, and it basically, it's a really rich cranberry smell. It's really, really fragrant. It's lovely if you like cranberry smells or like the sort of berry type smells. Very wintry again, but it's one that you can have throughout the winter and the autumn months. It's not like a more seasonal one like Christmas Cookie or say Christmas Eve. It's very versatile. It is mulled wine. It's amazing. As you'd imagine, it does smell like mulled wine, and it actually reminds me of bonfire night last year, because I went to my friend's village for bonfire night. Really fantastic service there, and her mother made mulled wine, and it's just got really fond memories for me because I love my friends, and for me this is just, I like being reminded of them even when I'm not with them. Alas, I did have a sore throat that evening, but never mind because it was great. Now moving on to the more spring summer slash, I'd say everyday ones. So I will start off with a more everyday one that you could probably have at different times of the year, and this is the vanilla cupcake. I also have it in the candle format as well, but the vanilla cupcake, it smells really sweet and just, you just want to eat it. At the moment you open it, it smells so good, and that is my all-time favourite one, as I'm sure it is many people because that one is so popular amongst many people. This one is Midnight Jasmine, and Midnight Jasmine is amazing. It's really calming. It's very great if you want something on for the evening, because you can leave this on overnight if you want to. I personally wouldn't, but maybe if you're having a nice bath and then you go and leave your Tart Burner on for a couple of hours, and then you come back into your room and it will smell lovely. And Midnight Jasmine's amazing. I also hear that jasmine's good for people who are pregnant, so if you're pregnant and you want something that's really soothing, then this might be the one for you. Another one is this Fresh Cut Roses, and it's basically, it smells like, you'd imagine like roses, but it reminds me of something like you'd have at Chelsea Flower Show when they have their rose exhibits, and you can smell this really fragrant smell of roses that have just been cut or watered, and it's just like, wow, it's so amazing. And roses is such a great scent to work with in your home because it's very versatile, and a lot of people actually like the scent of roses, so you can be guaranteed if you've got visitors coming around that they're going to like that scent. Another of my favourites is the Chamomile Tea, and Chamomile Tea is again another soothing one like Midnight Jasmine, and this one is really great if you just want something really relaxing and just to help you wind down for the night or whatever. And it's good if you're also having exams or revision and you're getting the stress from that. This one is really great for that. Moving on, this one is a nice summer fragrance, so it's nice if you're having like a barbecue or some party or something like that, and it's called the Lake Sunset. And this one smells, I can't even describe it, it just smells really amazing. You have to get it. If you want something that's really quite fresh and nice for the summer, then this might be the one for you. Moving on, I have a selection here in my hand of tarts that I would recommend for people who really like their spicy fragrances. So the first one is sugarcane and vanilla. Vanilla in there again. Kitchen spice. Really good for anyone who likes a bit of cookery. I would recommend that one. We have salted caramel. That is to die for. It's good for Halloween too, I might point out. We also have here some fragrances for people who like their really light sweet scents for the springtime. And so one of them is lemon lavender, which I'd recommend for your bathroom maybe. And another one is garden sweet pea for the gardeners in you, or the green fingered souls. Okay, so something else from Yankee Candles, again, because everything I've just literally mentioned has all been Yankee Candles, but this is basically something that I would recommend for people who don't want to have either an electrical item or a naked flame, maybe in an area that they would rather it be safer, so somewhere like your bathroom maybe, or your kitchen. And what this is a diffuser. So the idea of it is it's in a glass jar and it's a liquid product of the actual formula, so of the actual scent that you prefer, and it has these wooden sticks that are put into the top. And what these wooden sticks do is that they seep up all of the liquid, and they will distribute it into the air because it will evaporate. And it's really great, it's long lasting, it will continue to distribute the smell into the atmosphere of the area that you're going to be in. This one that I use currently is called Clean Cotton. I also would recommend fluffy towels or lemon lavender, but Clean Cotton is just a really nice, easy smell to have in your bathroom because it just makes it smell really clean and fresh continuously throughout the time that you use it. So last but by no means least is this selection of candles that I recently bought from Boots. I'm not too sure of the brand name itself, but I will try and find that out and link it in the down bar because I'm not too sure. But basically they are a selection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, little mini sizes in little tins, and there's a variety of flavours. There's one that smells like wild orchid and vanilla. There's one that smells like fig and blackberry. There's peony and lotus flower. There's jasmine and calla lily, fresh linen and white blossom, and their personal favourite is this one here, and that is the wild orchid and vanilla. I love a bit of vanilla in there, but also the smell of flowers and florals makes it a really nice combination between the two. And they've currently got an offer in Boots actually, and it's 3 for 2, so definitely go and check these out if you would like to have something that's a little bit more easy to access, or you just want to try out a different selection of candles if you're already a Yankee lover like me. So that's that from me for scented candles. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and have got some inspiration for new candles. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and also please comment in the down bar below if there's a particular candle that you like yourself, or you would like me to do a particular favourites video. So that's all from me. Have a lovely, lovely week, and bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.